Hello, it's me again, Stedo. This time with a Kefla English scan video. I was thinking I'll just quickly go over her moves, like her supers and ultimates in this. Just quick, well I say quick, but I might take a longer time to explain some things, because I'm not sure what's a mistranslation and what isn't. I also heard that she has 2 supers and 1 ultimate, but it seems like she might have 1 exclusive super and 1 exclusive ultimate. So it's pretty obvious that the other slots are going to be filled with stuff like Meteor Crash, Maximum Charge, Full Power, Energy Wave, you know, all of those things. The very first unique move we know in Kefla's arsenal is Ray Blast, which is the second to last attack she uses in the anime, just before she tries to attack Goku with her signature, as everyone calls it, the Watermelon Beam, before Goku does a sliding Kamehameha and defeats her. The move looks like a pretty simple Ki Blast super. It looks like your standard everyday shoot someone and then go flying back Ki Blast super. My problem with it is that Xenoverse likes to be really canon when it comes to connecting certain moves. And this doesn't look like what she uses to connect into her ultimate. A good example of this is Gogeta's combo into Soul Punisher, and using Vegeta's grab into Spirit Sword is actually a guaranteed way to land Spirit Sword for people who are struggling to do that. Now, in terms for Kefla's moveset, I think some people might be a bit disappointed to know that while the description here does say she's got something for every situation, it seems like she will have a lot of copied attacks. And I mean, my main or biggest piece of evidence to this is that this pose you see right here is literally the finisher of one of Goku's combos. It's the light 5 times and then the rest is just heavy. That's literally one of Goku's combos she's got right there. I don't know how valid this would be as information to say maybe this isn't the case, but Kefla's arm and head do seem in slightly different positions compared to Goku's arm and head for this exact same posture. However, Goku does use a very masculine model, so they might need to adjust the position of his arm and head. Not to mention, the posture of the left leg is still the exact same, and you could say the same about the right leg as well as the right arm that goes in for the punch. So, again, up to interpretation on whether you guys think Kefla may have an Ultra Instinct Goku case where almost none of her combos are unique to her, and it's just stolen from other characters, but who knows, we'll have to wait and see. Okay, Gigantic Breaker. This one is a weird one for me, mostly because this isn't the way she actually fires off the attack in the anime. In the anime, she used the Ray Blast into Gigantic Breaker, but Gigantic Breaker here starts off as Kefla gathering power in her punch, and if she misses, she does the thing where she slides, as seen in Fire of Ultra Instinct Goku after she misses a charge attack on him when trying to fire off a blast. And if she connects it, I guess it does a knockback that she can then fire off the actual Watermelon Beam in. I would say the only problem I would have with this is that this is like one of the only, maybe like, what, 3 ultimates in the game that have a weakness if you miss. Which is really weird, because we still have moves like Justice Combination that don't punish people at all for whiffing it or not. So, it's definitely not gonna be highly seen online. Another problem I do have with it is that Kefla they do state that she has to gather power in her fist. This, at least to me maybe, this makes it sound like as if the initial punch is gonna come out a lot slower than Power Rush, and if that's the case, the person may or may not have dropped out of your combo by the time you actually hit them with the punch. I don't know, gather, the words gather to me really emphasize that she takes a while to rev this punch up. Again, I could be wrong, it's a case of we have to wait and see, but I do love the aesthetic on Gigantic Breaker. It looks very good, and from the screenshot that you guys can see on the top right, the lighting on the move is amazing. You know what, Kefla's character model is beautiful, and the move just makes it look better. That's all I can say. I don't plan on dragging this video out for too long, so I will just put my last thoughts on Kefla now. I do think her model is probably one of the best models in Xenoverse, if not literally the best model in the game. It seems the models only get better and better as the DLCs progress, and this is a sign that Dimps is improving, so only off chance that we may or may not get a Xenoverse 3, we know things will at least look a lot better. I started to notice the improved in model quality when they did add Fuse Zamasu. He, in my opinion, was the best model before Kefla. But of course that's completely opinionated. Someone might think Jiren's model is better, or Ultra Instinct Goku's model is better, or Android 17's model or Fu's model is better, so who knows. Kefla is lacking her small green blasts. I mean, I think she only uses them like 3 times, to be fair, in the anime. but it's clear that they were a form of attack that she was relying on, so I feel like at least use that to replace, you know, Meteor Crash or something like that. Because I don't know, she's one of those characters that when you look at her, you know she's gonna have Meteor Crash just because of, I mean, I'll put it on screen now, just because of moments like this. But, hey, at least we're getting Kefla, right? I will say Kefla is my favorite female character in Dragon Ball. There's not many other female characters that I guess are as cool as Kefla. Might just be me though. Probably just me actually. Because, I mean, have you seen those abs? I think this is a good way to end the video. If there's anything else I need to say on Kefla, I'll probably say it on one of my live streams. If you want to know when I'm streaming, it's best to just hit the bell to always be notified. Even then, you probably won't get a notification, but it doesn't hurt to try. That is all for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like on it. Subscribe if you like what you see. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.